Zack Polanski asks, why are working-class families forced to choose between heating and eating while billionaires hoard wealth? Let's have a listen.
We need to be taxing for super rich, not plumbers, not hairdressers, not people who are trying to just earn a living and get by, but people who have huge, inordinate amounts of wealth. So when it comes to telling the truth and when it comes to hard choices, why is it always hard choices for our working class communities, for people living in poverty, for people who are working really hard but not being paid enough by a corporate company that they're having to take benefits despite the fact they're working? And why are these not tricky choices for multimillionaires and billionaires? We need to tax wealth and not work. It is time for a tax on the super rich.
Okay.
Can I just ask, what do you think that the individuals who you would like to tax will do in response to some sort of measure like this? We're talking about people who are international, who are highly mobile, and who will not hesitate to move to another jurisdiction if the tax regime here becomes too unfavourable.
You can't move an asset. So, for instance, the Duke of Westminster owns half of Mayfair. He can't just pick up Mayfair and leave. But also, I think we should be more patriotic about that than our country. I think people want to live and work and earn money in this country on their assets because they love this country, because they love our communities and the integration we were talking about. I don't think it should be some kind of corporate sink for people just to have wealth and own assets, which then if they don't want to pay into our NHS or don't want to pay into our education or invest in our communities, they say, oh, I'm going to leave. If that's the case, then I think we should be prouder of our country and wave them out the door. There's literally no evidence that a wealth tax would actually make people go. It's just something that's often propagated by high net worth individuals, because you can imagine why they might want us to think they're going to leave, because actually they don't want to pay 1%, 2% on their assets. I'm talking about 1% on £10 million or more, or 2% on £1 billion or more, which could raise between 15 and 25 billion pounds that would drastically reduce inequality. Our communities are crying out for this. We need
Fair taxes, fair chances, for everyone. Follow for more straight talk on fairness and justice.